What's going on, world? It's your boy, Black King 91, back at you one more time. You know what I'm saying? Today, I really wasn't feeling it like until I press play. But I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a couple of little... today we're going to be speaking about the nature of spirituality, the nature of like this existence, and just kind of like how all of this is like going to work. I took some notes, so kind of bear with me, you know. But I kicked off, I say... the nature of the all exists. The nature of the all, in parentheses, existence, is shown within the self. Basically, the nature of the universe is going to be shown within your consciousness. You're going to be able to tell the way that the universe works because of the way that you work. In different ways, everything internal correlates to something in the physical world and spiritual worlds. Basically on some like as above as so below, you know what I'm saying? Everything that you feel within yourself is going to have a direct correlation from your physical world to your spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to directly correlate to your emotional world, your mental world. You know what I'm saying? Higher existence of consciousness doesn't need to be known by the mass consciousness in order for it to survive. For us to evolve and like for us to grow in spirituality, it has to be a part of the mass conscious, but it doesn't have to be a part of the mass conscious for it to still play out in the world. Like for nature's way to still be a prominent force in existence, you know, like we don't need to know shit about it, you know. But and just because it doesn't exist in the mass conscious doesn't mean that it won't survive, though the main purpose of existence is to experience levels of higher consciousness, which that is the purpose of life here on earth. To handle negative emotions, one must learn to take a step back and observe what's happening within the self instead of reacting to extremes. I think that's self-explanatory. Some things that a conscious being would see as important will be seen as irrelevant by the mass conscious. After certain levels are reached, you may be called the devil. That's just something like I kind of went through, you know what I'm saying? After experiencing like how it's certain thought forms that we have that these people really don't know what to do with because they stuck in this physical world and living by these laws that we feel like are what the existence is, you know. But it's something else. It's something else, I'm gonna tell you. For one to expose themselves to true forces and nature of existence will open themselves to a new world of possibilities. This is so true. You know what I'm saying? As these forces become more prominent in your life, it's gonna be different laws that you're living by. You know, it's gonna be different ways that's gonna be prominent in your walk. You know, simple as that. But one must learn to will or wield the emotions and not let them will yourself. Basically, not being in control of your emotions, but using your will to enact upon your emotional self, your electromagnetic field, you know, so that it's not just in its own will, you know. You will it so that it doesn't do thou wilt. An artist doesn't rave over every small detail while painting a masterpiece. That's basically just an allegory I said, like for life, you know what I'm saying? Like you really don't have to rave over all the small details, you know, to get to where you need to get. You know, an artist doesn't rave over every small detail while painting a masterpiece. You know, like while you're trying to work all this shit out, like in your life, like you don't have to be so high strung about everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like just let shit happen and fucking let shit take its course and stay focused, you know what I'm saying, on what it is that you want to see. Keep the general outline of what it is that you want to happen, you know, amongst the chaos. But knowing what motivates you is essential. This is very essential for us as spiritual beings, for us as these higher level consciousness beings, knowing what motivates us, you know what I'm saying, every day, you know. It just kind of keep you on track, you know, it just kind of keep you motivated. But let me see. Our bodies and entire essence are symbols and allegories of the metaphysical science that is the world and the universe. Just like I said, like as above, as so below. You know what I'm saying? Like your body is going to show you how the universe works. You know what I'm saying? Like in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Your body symbolically correlates to the universe. You know? your lower self. You shit out of your lower self, you know, like out of your bottom. You shit out of your lower self. And in your higher self, you think. It's a world run by thought. In the higher self, you know, these fifth, six dimensions, they run by thought. What do you think in the higher portion of your body, in the higher self, in the higher portion of your body? But you must only focus on what you love to live your best life. I think that's huge, you know what I'm saying, for us as spiritual beings. You know what I'm saying? We really don't need to focus on the things that make us feel some kind of way and make us, you know what I'm saying, we really don't have to give a lot of focus to the things that go opposed to what we are about, you know. We don't even have to think about it. But learning the truth of the world, there's no separation, but you choose separation for the greater good. I think that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no separation, is but an illusion. But in this 3D world, we're going to choose separation. We're going to choose to separate good and evil for the greater good. You know, like, we're going to choose to set boundaries for the greater good. You know, like let that stew on you. You know what I'm saying? There is no separation, but you choose separation for the greater good. I'm not even going to explain that no further. But learning the truth of the world will be seen as dumb or irrelevant to the average man. I think that's pretty self-explanatory as well. You know, if it ain't putting no money in your pocket or putting no bread and bacon on the table, you know what I'm saying, you really don't give a fuck. Or if it ain't something to laugh about and smile and laugh and jig to, you know what I'm saying, then you really don't give a fuck. Spirituality and consciousness can vary from group to group or even person to person. I think this is something that that needs to be known, because people have their certain views about spirituality and they feel like it's so, you know, like it's cut out to be a certain way. But no, spirituality is something that can work for you regardless of who you are. Like the way that spirituality, higher levels of existence, higher levels of consciousness works, there is not one way for you to get answers, you know, like for you to make things work. Things can work in a variety of different ways. You know, your methods can vary on this spiritual journey. But staying calm and emotionally balanced will make your journey a smooth one. Don't let anything exterior dictate your internal habitat. I think that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to just kind of roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, let life do what it does. But inwardly, you keep yourself focused in one place. You know, you keeping your emotions centered in one place. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is going to have all kind of distractions that's going to be ready to pull you this way and that way. But you being able to accomplish that one task is going to be huge for you and your will as a spiritual being, and your EMF. You being able to do that is going to make you stronger in your mind and in your aura. You know, everything in this existence is only a projection of consciousness. Everything in this existence is only a projection of consciousness. You know, your body is the projector. Your consciousness is what's being projected out from your body. You know, your consciousness is being projected through your body, which is the projector. You know, your consciousness is the projector in need of projection. Like the fucking Miguel song. I am the projector in need of projection, and I am always supreme. What he said, don't worry, I'm yours and yours alone, and I am always supreme. But along this journey, you're going to get a lot of reactions. You're going to get a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that get distracted by you. You know what I'm saying? And it can really get annoying. It can really be tough, like, to want to, like, be a part of shit and want to, like, break down the walls that the mass conscious has built up. You know what I'm saying? And break down these thought forms that they got built up in their head. But it's like, I get to a point, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you think, if that's how you feel, bro, like, I don't have energy to be changing everybody's mind and to be changing everybody's forces and to be, like, trying to focus on you at every given moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even giving energy to myself, like, at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm constantly trying to change your forces, constantly trying to change your energy, and you don't care. You're not even trying to change your own forces. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's like this shit. This 3D world is not for us higher dimensional beings, you know what I'm saying? Because they are going to take advantage of you, like, continuously. Like, That's like what these lower dimensional beings are like gonna be looking to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be looking to take advantage of your consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Like make it work for their good. That's what they gonna be looking to do. You know what I'm saying? And like in all actuality, like they're gonna see you as something higher than them. You know what I'm saying? Like they know when you live on a higher vibrational form. You know what I'm saying? Like when you live on higher vibrations. And see, like this is what this is the whole tandem. It's really not between good and evil, but it's between low vibrations and high vibrations. You know. It's between low vibrations and high vibrations. The tandem is between the lower self and the higher self. This is where the battle occurs. So you better tap into your higher self and believe that you that. You know what I'm saying? Because on that, I'm going to live on when I see my death. I don't know what you going to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's your man's Black King now. I just kind of want to drop y'all a little bit of information. It's really wasn't nothing. But right now, just something to kind of keep the whole pace of my content going. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. It's your man. Stay up. Peace.